Chapter 6 is only a couple weeks away, which means new skins are right around the corner, including collabs. Fortnite is no stranger when it comes to collabs, considering how many iconic characters we have in the game that range from Spider-Man to Goku to Peter Griffin and so much more. So in today's video, I want to discuss with you what collabs I would love to see throughout Chapter 6. And before we get started, be sure to use code TuneSpider in the item shop. And if you would like to join my Discord server, the link is going to be in the description. But let's get started. This first collab is one that I've been wanting for a long time in Fortnite. Ever since we got Dragon Ball Z and other animes, I've held out hope for this collab to happen at some point in the future, and that is a Yu-Gi-Oh collab. Yu-Gi-Oh is my all-time favorite anime. I would wake up early every Saturday morning to catch the newest episode of Yu-Gi-Oh, and as an adult, I will still binge the show to this day. I've collected thousands of Yu-Gi-Oh cards throughout my life, and I still have my Yugi deck, a character I would love to see in the game. But of course, for Yu-Gi-Moto, I think the character would either need to be the Pharaoh version, Atem, or adult Yugi. I would also love to see his favorite card, the Dark Magician, as a skin, and along with the Dark Magician, I would love to see his counterpart, Dark Magician Girl. Seto Kaiba would be another character that I would love to see, and My Valentine. This would be one of my all-time favorite collabs if it were to ever happen. This next collab would honestly be perfect for Fortnite. I could see these characters looking really good in game, and that would be the Power Rangers. Now, me personally, I would love to see the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the OGs, but there are so many different types of Power Rangers that if it's possible, I would love to see the other Rangers as well. So for example, I would love to see maybe Jungle Fury or Ninja Storm or Mega Force. Now, when it comes to the Power Rangers pickaxes, most of them use bladed weapons, but it really depends what style of Power Rangers they decide to go with. And for their glider, an animal typically represents each Power Ranger, so that animal that forms into like the Megazord could be their glider. So for example, in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the White Ranger is represented by the White Tiger, so you could be standing on a White Tiger while dropping into the island. There are so many versions of the Power Rangers to where I think Fortnite could really use that to their advantage. Power Rangers have been around for decades and still remain relevant to this day, to where I think this would be an incredible collab to have in Fortnite. Now, Winterfest is quickly approaching, which means we will be getting Winterfest skins here in about a month. And this is a collab that would be absolutely perfect for around Christmas time, and that would be the Grinch. The Grinch is my all-time favorite Christmas movie, so seeing him in game would be the greatest gift of all. Sorry, I know that was a little corny, but I feel like we do not get many Winterfest collabs, especially when you compare it to Fortnitemares, but I think adding the Grinch into the game would definitely make up for that. I think he could have a few styles, his normal look of course, a style of him in a Santa outfit, and a cel-shaded style as well. This would easily be my favorite Winterfest skin of all time. Sticking with the color green, there's another character that would be awesome to have in Fortnite, even if he isn't the sharpest tool in the shed, and that's Shrek. Everybody's favorite ogre would be a very popular collab if it were to happen. And to make it even better, I think his back bling should be Donkey and his glider could be the dragon. I think that would be a pretty fun bundle to have in Fortnite. Also, imagine a lobby full of Shreks. I think that would be hilarious. The collab I'm going to talk about next is one that I would never thought was possible until I saw Peter Griffin in Fortnite. The collab I'm referring to is the Simpsons. Now, judging off what they did with the Family Guy collab, we would most likely only get Homer Simpson and maybe one other character, but I feel like a Homer skin will 100% happen at some point in the future. His back bling could be a donut, or it could even be his glider, and I would love to see an emote from the famous meme where Homer tucks away into a bush. I wouldn't be surprised if they randomly throw this collab at us like they did with Peter, but I'm definitely here for it. Staying with adult cartoons, this next one is my personal favorite, so I would love to see a collab between American Dad and Fortnite. I'm assuming they would give us a Stan Smith skin, but this is one where I really want to be greedy and have the whole family as a bundle. I would want skins for Francine, Steve, Haley, and Roger especially. Roger the alien would definitely need to be a skin for this collab and give him a bunch of customizable features for the different outfits he wears throughout the show. Klaus the fish would be the back bling for Stan, but if I could pick their outfits from any episode, I would 100% choose the Family Land episode. That is still to this day one of my all-time favorites. This collab might not be as popular as Family Guy or The Simpsons, but I still think it would have a big audience and a lot of people would be stoked to see this adult cartoon in the game. The The Boys is a collab that I hope we get someday, but who knows if Fortnite will ever do it. But if they do, some of the characters that I would love to see in the game are Homelander, Starlight, A-Train, Black Noir, Billy Butcher, and The Deep. I think this would be a really cool bundle to have in the shop. The Boys is a popular TV show, and I'd say these are the most popular characters by far. I obviously don't know how many characters they would bring in, but I'm hoping it would be a handful. If they only chose 3, like similar to Invincible, I think they would choose Homelander, Starlight, and A-Train. In my opinion, those are like 3 of the more popular characters that I think could look pretty good in Fortnite. I know this is a collab that people are dying to have in the game. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but I really hope it does. Another popular show that is actually having a season 2 soon is Squid Game, and I think that would also be a fun collab in Fortnite. I think from Squid Game, they should use the guards from the show. I think they would be really cool skins to have in the game. And honestly, I think it would be similar to the company collab a little bit. For the guards, of course, they would have their pink outfits. Then they could have the helmets with the different shapes on them. So either a triangle, square, or circle. If they sold the skin in the shop, they could definitely give us the 3 styles for the helmets. But I think this could also be a really cool collab for Fortnite. In Chapter 6 Season 2, it's rumored that we might have a space superhero theme. So I think a good collab that could go with space would be Star Trek. Now for the characters, we would most likely get Spock or Captain Kirk when it came to the collab. And both of them I would honestly be fine with, but I think something that they could do that would be kind of fun for a Star Trek collab would using maybe like the default skins like Headhunter, for example, but putting the different colored sweaters on them. But I think it'd be fun if we could actually rotate which colored sweater we would want to use, whether it's blue, yellow, red. I think that could be a fun customized skin. If not, I think most likely if we ever got a Star Trek collab, I think it'd be Spock or Captain Kirk. Another superhero character that I think we could get in Fortnite at some point, and they don't belong to Marvel or DC, I think that would be Spawn. I think this would be a great skin, and I think it'd be very popular. For the back bling, of course, would be the red cape, and for his pickaxe, he could use his chains, or he could use his sword, or maybe, who knows, maybe we could get both. I think that would be really cool. But overall, this is another character that I think would fit Fortnite well. Spawn's been in Mortal Kombat, so I could definitely see maybe like more of course, like a PG version be in Fortnite, but of course, still get that character, and I think that would be really fun to have. And the last collab I'm going to talk about today is Looney Tunes. I think for this cartoon, they just need to bring in as many characters as they could. I feel like we should definitely get Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Roadrunner, and Wile E. Coyote would be awesome skins to have in the game. I don't think they should pass on Lola Bunny. I would also love to see Darkwing Duck. I think he definitely deserves to be in the game at some point. Looney Tunes is so iconic. There's no way that this wouldn't be a popular collab, and I think it'd be hilarious to see people running around as Bugs Bunny in Fortnite. Now, you may have noticed throughout this video, I didn't really mention any DC characters. I didn't mention any video game characters for the Gaming Legends series because those will be coming out in future videos. So make sure you subscribe and keep an eye out for those videos because both of them will be coming out in the next couple of weeks. Let me know in the comments what characters, what collabs you would love to see in Fortnite. Let me know if you would like to see any of the collabs I mentioned. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned earlier, you can find the link to my Discord server in the description along with my other social media. Use code TuneSpider in the item shop to support me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Peace!